Hi everyone, my name's Jackie. This is my first ever video, so I really hope you like it, and if there's anything I can improve on, please leave it in the comments below, hopefully after you've watched the whole thing. This is basically going to be about all the things that I bought in May, so you kind of get an idea of all the things that I like to buy and I like to wear. Yeah, so I'll start with the small things first and work my way up to the big things. Firstly, this MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base Visage Primer. It's really good. I have dry and oily skin, so I like to make sure that I've eradicated all the dryness of my skin first before I start piling on the makeup. I don't really wear makeup that often, so this lasts me for ages. I tend to only have to buy it twice a year, which is the same as my foundation. It's got pigments in that really reflect the light, so it really complements your skin. So if you're taking a photo with the flash, then it kind of hides all those blemishes that you are trying to conceal, so that's a bonus. And in the sunlight you kind of look a bit like Edward out of Twilight, if that's the look you're going for. I obviously am. But yeah, I'll show you the inside anyway of what it looks like, so that you can go out, if you like it, you can go out and buy it yourself. So after you've put on your primer, you tend to put on foundation, and I always use this foundation. I've bought it now for about 3 years and I don't dare try anything else. It's the Chanel Vita Lumia Aqua, and it's really ultra light, so like I said, I have dry and oily skin, so this works really well because it moisturises the dry areas but also mattes out the oily areas too. This retails at $34.99 by the way, which is a bit pricey, but it's worth your while if you really like a good foundation. It looks like this. I don't know why I had to stare at that for ages because I'm showing you guys, I know what it looks like. It's really nice, really compact. You can just slip it in your bag, and it appears all my makeup seemed to run out at the same time. I also use this L'Oreal Le Touche Magique Perfect Match Highlighting Concealer. Now, this is a total dupe of the YSL Touche Eclat, but this works just as well. I have used the YSL one before, but obviously it is quite pricey, and if you're looking for a more affordable brand, then I would definitely recommend this one. The YSL one, however, I did find was a bit more hydrating for my skin, but after my primer and the foundation, which isn't too heavy, I don't really worry about the fact that this isn't as hydrating as the YSL one. And I bought this in natural beige. I went a tone lighter, yeah, I went a tone lighter than my actual skin tone, just because I use it under the eyes where my dark patches are, and it works really well at reflecting the light and lying to every one of you out there. Illamasqua Brow and Lash Gel. Now, if you have nice, lovely Cara Delevingne bushy eyebrows like myself, let me show you. I'd like to thank my father for these. I think they're wonderful. Then you'll also find that you need to kind of control them and make them look neater and kind of set them into a shape. This is the perfect thing to use. It just kind of neatens your eyebrows without you having to do much else to them. I did use a clear mascara before I bought this one. I think it was a Collection 2000 from Boots, or Collection. That was only about £3. This one's about £18. Now it's a big step in price, but the clear mascara definitely does not work half as well as this brow gel. It is really stiff, so it did take a while getting used to. My eyebrows, when I moved them it felt a bit strange, like I had Botox all in these lines. Not that I know what Botox felt like, but I'm pretty sure that is so similar. If I go on a night out, I do like to put on that little bit more than I normally would during the day, just because it's dark and you really want to really highlight those bits that you were trying to do in the day. So I went out and bought these Katy Perry lashes by Isla. These are Oh Honey. These are so full and a lot fuller than I'd normally go for. I normally go for the Isla really natural, faint, like fine lashes. But I was on a photo shoot and the makeup artist used these on me, and these worked so well and they looked really nice. After a couple of wears of them like this, I will cut the ends off I would ideally cut the ends off now, but I feel bad that I spent about £5 on them and I'm just going to wear about a third of them. I really like to accentuate the shape of my eyes and bring it a bit longer and a bit wider just at the ends here, as opposed to trying to make them look completely round, because that is just not the shape of my eye. So one of the next things I bought was because I really love low back tops and I hate the fact that people can see your bra strap across the back. So I bought these Secret Covers Magic by Magic Body Fashion. You get 10 sets in here. I think it's about £9 and I bought this from Asos, but I have seen them. I think Urban Outfitters sell them as well, and I'm pretty sure many lingerie outlets also sell these, or something similar at least. So yeah, I don't really have the largest of chests, so it doesn't really bother me that I'm not wearing a bra, that I don't really need support. So I thought these would be perfect. I haven't tried them out yet because it hasn't been hot enough. All my low back tops are vests, but hopefully I'll be able to try these out soon, and then I can recommend them to you or not recommend them if that's the case. I'll show you what they look like. They're like little flowers, and they have a sticky bit around the outside and obviously not a sticky bit on the area that you're trying to cover. I've just realised everything else bar one item I'm about to show you is from Topshop. It seems May was the month for Topshop. I seriously did not realise I went on such a binge there, but I clearly did. So first of all, I got this lovely necklace. I absolutely love it. I love the colour, the neon orange. It's very this season, and because most of my wardrobe is black, this just adds a little bit of colour, but it's not too much if you don't really want to be that daring like myself. I just love gold. I much prefer it to silver just because I've got slightly tan skin, and the gold just kind of accentuates the warmth of my skin tone. So yes, Topshop. Woo! The next thing is this t-shirt. Now I really like t-shirts and I love rolling the sleeves of t-shirts, but this one you don't necessarily have to, and I don't, but I love the loose fit of this. It's really airy, really good for the summer months when they come, maybe summer day. It's got mesh inserts, sides and arms and shoulder, and it's so lightweight. It's really good for tucking into things. I love tucking these into my black high-waisted Dr. Denim jeggings because it doesn't bulk out the waistline at all, and I stayed true to size on this item because it was an oversized fit, or to begin with anyway. So yeah, goodbye. I think it was about £20, which isn't too bad. And I also purchased this lovely black, oh yeah, black, it's very exciting, midi skirt from Topshop. I know I'm several seasons behind on this trend, but I was a bit hesitant to go for it because I like wearing jeans because they show the shape of my legs, and this midi skirt kind of covers it and just kind of shows the width of my body. And I did size down on this though. I went one size down just because I found the size that was mine flared out a bit past the knees, and that wasn't really the look that midi is. So obviously I would recommend sizing down. But also I'm 5'9", and if I wore this past my belly button where I'd like it to be, then it would be too short. It kind of rides up to above my knees, which isn't really the midi style. So that might have been because I sized down, and if I stayed true to size then it would stayed the right length. But I just have to wear this lower, and I love wearing this with my neon yellow jumper, which is also from Topshop. Shock, shock, horror. Next item, this one's a bit more exciting I think. Dungarees. Yes, lovely dungarees. These obviously are also from Topshop, and these retailed at about £58 I think. Bit pricey, but I figured even when they go out of trend, I've always got them there to decorate my house. I went up a size, one size up on these to get that baggier effect, because I think dungarees just look better if they're not as fitted as your usual clothes. These ones, they were fitted around my bottom area when I first wore them, but as the day went on they got looser and looser. But I don't think that was a bad thing that they were fitted to begin with, because they kind of just accentuated my lady lumps and bumps, but in the right places. But yeah, they've got 2 little pockets at the back, pockets at the front, and a pocket up here, which I actually stored my phone in, not to be geeky at all. But yeah, they also roll up on the leg. I do wish though that Topshop made them a bit longer. As I said, I'm quite tall and they kind of don't sit really where I was hoping they'd sit, but they're not too bad. They're not like crazy 3/4 lengths or anything, but they are just a bit shorter than I was hoping for, but still lovely, lovely, lovely dungarees. Best dungarees that I've tried on. And the next item I'm going to show you is literally an item that I have worn every time I've left the house. This amazing denim jacket. Now, I definitely sized up on this. I went 2 sizes larger than I would normally. I think it was already kind of an oversized fit already, but I just wanted that extra bit baggy. And it's kind of got this acid wash effect, or kind of that vintage feel, like it's been worn. It does have kind of like, I don't know if you can see, but frayed edges. I'm not too keen on the frayed edges, but you can't really notice anyway when you've got it on. And little pockets on the front. And I just love this jacket, and I roll the sleeves up like this and they just kind of sit just below the wrist, which is perfect because I did buy a jacket from Asos and the sleeves were ridiculously short. They finished, I rolled them up, and by the time I'd rolled them up they kind of finished just below the elbow, which isn't really the look I was going for. So if you're petite then you can definitely get away with buying an Asos one, but if you're quite tall I'd definitely recommend going for the Topshop ones, just because I think they cater more for tall women. And yeah, love this jacket. I think it was £48. Now I also treated myself to these lovely shoes. I am such a shoe fiend. I always thought that I was never really that girly and was never going to be that stereotypical woman, but yes, shoes. These are my kryptonite, you could say. I don't know, they don't kill me. They just make me fall in love. You do get 2 of these, by the way. I just thought it'd be easier to show you one. These were £80, but I got them down to £72, not because I'm amazing at bargaining, but just one day I looked online and they'd gone down to £72. Not a massive save, but still, £8 cheaper, who can complain? So yeah, they've got this lovely metal detail around here, and one down point to these shoes is when I first wore them, the black dye rubbed off onto my feet. They looked disgusting. I was so mortified. Really comfy, surprisingly. I wore them all day from morning till night and they were super comfy, and I didn't end up with any blisters, which is normally what happens when I buy new shoes. But Mum always says, bite the shoes first before they bite you back. So I do have a habit of just nibbling on a shoe before I put it on. I think that's why. I really hope you enjoyed this haul, and if there's anything at all I can improve on or anything you'd like to see more of, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and comment, like, thumbs up, I don't know, I'm new to this, and subscribe.